Okay, real quick, right? Because I'm in the middle of like editing shit, and I don't like getting on this motherfucker when I'm already editing a whole bunch of footage and shit. So, real quick, fuck Puff Daddy first and foremost. Fuck him forever and ever and ever. I never want to hear anything about this. I don't. Man, this, according to Cassie's testimony, this nigga is a serial abuse. This nigga did everything that you not supposed to do to hurt someone from a sexual perspective, right? Puff did everything you not supposed to do if you call yourself Brother Love. This nigga called himself Brother Love and then did everything the opposite of love. Like the exact opposite. This nigga did things to Cassie that you would do to people you fucking hate. Right? No bullshit. Right? And Cassie getting a lot of shit online because like, oh, you was a willing participant and all that shit. Right? Okay. On the surface, it might look like that, but she is not a quote unquote willing participant, right? There's high levels of insecurity, and she's being very naive according to her testimony, she's being very naive. Whether you believe that part or not, that's up to you, right? But just reading the testimony, she comes off as very naive, and it doesn't negate the fact that she has some horrible fucking things happen to her. It's just the fact that she rationalized a lot of that behavior that she's seen out of him, right? And I believe, and I'm probably wrong with this, but it just reading this shit is like the way you rationalize the behavior allowed you to not leave him, right? And to just endure this shit for the next 10 years or whatever. Like, that shit was a fucking roller coaster. He put that woman through fucking hell. He put her through fucking hell. Fuck all that. She was a willing participant type shit. That shit. If you read the testimony, that shit don't sound no fucking willing participant type shit. That don't sound like no shit like that. It's real fucking like, it's a combination of all that shit, right? It ain't just cut and dry. It ain't just decide that you want to be right. Fuck Puff, put him in jail. Fuck Puff, put him in jail. Fuck Cassie, she was a willing participant. No, it ain't just one. It ain't just one thing or the other. It's not like that. It's a combination of all this shit. That's what it really is. So I think if you're taking sides in this, you're a piece of shit, right? The main victim here, at least in this part of the Puff case, is clearly Cassie, right? It's by far clearly Cassie. But there's also mixed in with that is she's a willing participant, right? And when I say, I'm gonna speak for my fucking self. When I say she, in this context, when I say Cassie is a willing participant, that doesn't take away from none of the fucking abuse she went through while dealing with Puff, right? I wish she would have fucking left, but if you read the testimony, you kind of understand why she didn't when she had ample opportunities to, right? When we saw that video of him putting his hands on her, right? At the hotel, I was thinking he was holding her fucking hostage and shit, and she couldn't go no motherfucking where, right? A lot of her testimony was like, I wanted to please him. I wanted to please him. I wanted to please him. I wanted to be with him, right? Abuse is abuse, straight up, right? It's still abuse when you're putting yourself through it, right? For whatever reason. Like love, I don't know, for whatever reason. It's still abuse. This is so convoluted. You should not be taking sides here, right? You could objectively look at it and you can see who is clearly probably going to spend a significant time in jail. He did everything they said he did. He did it. He did it. But it's not just about that, because if we just leave it at he just did it and that's it, that don't save people. That don't save other women from falling prey to shit like this. That don't save anybody. That just says he did it and he goes to jail. That's only one part of it, but it can't end that way. It can't end that way, right? It cannot end that way. It can't just end with just he goes to jail. Yes, he goes to jail. Cool. But how do we avoid women getting into these positions anyway? Right? How do we tell women how to avoid men like Puff? Right? When you so caught up in the allure of all of that shit. Right? Because she was. In the beginning, it was great. Right? Until it wasn't. By her own admission. Right? So I'm not making nothing up. Right? I'm just going off of what I read. This shit is fucking crazy. You cannot sit there and take sides. You can still say Puff. I can say Puff, that nigga in jail, put the nigga under the jail. I'm saying that. He did that shit. Put him in jail. Right? But that doesn't take away from a lot of the things that Cassie did and put herself through. Right? Y'all niggas better learn from these real world things that are happening, and motherfuckers are just trying to make the greatest joke just for engagement purposes. You need to learn from these things that are happening so you don't find your stupid ass in situations like this. Men and women. Like, what the fuck? Like, comment, and subscribe.